I think depending on which McLaren driver you're potentially a little bit more leaning towards, you feel like the team is never on your side
Yeah.
for that driver. But I actually feel like that means they're never on either driver's side, and that's kind of the problem.
Yes, I think that's definitely true. But I also think it's McLaren's MO going back generations that they have never really picked a number one
Mm.
driver, even back in the days with some of the greatest teammate rivalries of all time. Like it's actually kind of crazy to me that they haven't, but they've really stuck to their guns and to that legacy. And I think we got lucky this race. There wasn't an incident or a more of a to do over the radio of kind of the arguing of the back and forth. And Lando was able to make the move on track on his own. But when that pass happened, it was tight. I was like, they easily could have taken each other out if they
Yeah.
weren't as talented as they are. And so I do think McLaren is going to have a tough time if they continue this sort of neutrality, so to speak. And
Last year, I was so concerned that we were headed towards another Nico and Lewis situation with these two drivers. You can't be mad with at drivers like you said, it was very close, and I was nervous they were about to take each other out, and that's because Oscar was still trying to defend his position, as
mhm,
he should if he hasn't been told to not do so.
yeah,
I think overall, it's like it was actually nice to watch the two of them race properly, like to truly be allowed to do whatever they wanted to do. And this radio message did make me laugh because it was essentially like, not telling you guys what to do, but just in
yeah,
case you can't see it, I can see it. And his tires look pretty bad.
yeah.
I just want to report the news.
Just letting you all know.
Just letting you know. And so I think with that, it's like I still do want to see which one of them is a better driver. And so
Yeah.
in these moments, you get to see one of them actually overtake the other and go through that whole situation. And, it's difficult to say one way shouldn't be done and the other way should. So
Yeah.
I will say the one thing that I continue every time we get into these races, I continue to wonder is if Lando and Oscar would not be better off on separate teams.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think to some degree they take points off each other in some
Mhm.
ways, and I think that's not something for better or for worse that Max Verstappen has to think about. I mean, he's basically single-handedly carrying the points total of that team,
Yeah.
and that benefits him to some degree. Obviously, he doesn't have a teammate up there helping him with strategy or being able to hold people off
Yeah.
necessarily, but it does make it very clear that Red Bull is prioritizing one driver and one driver only, and he gets the benefit of every single call that would be made between the two. And I think that hopefully won't come to bite McLaren. And obviously, it's better to have two great drivers than only one, but I think
Mhm.
it makes it harder for them to feel super confident in a drivers championship.